Hi everyone, so today I will be doing an unboxing video for my Wishtrend order. So typically I buy Wishtrend every Black Friday and then and by we I mean probably my sister and I mostly. Now my cousin is getting in on it because she's tried some Korean beauty skincare products and she's hooked. So anyways, the Wishtrend sale, I think it started November 12th. And my sister and I didn't know until I think it was like out an email that said, hey, Black Friday starts, but I was waiting for that video that comes up or that's posted on YouTube. I don't think it happened this time. But anyways, the total that we spent, it ended up being $294.68. So because we spent more, I think it was if you spend more than $250, you get an additional 20% off. And I believe somehow we were one of the first 300 people to place the order. So then we got an additional sample. I think it was limited to 100. Oh, I'm not sure. But anyways, let me go ahead and unbox this. We also placed an order on Temu. So I got this cute little box cutter for like 50 cents. So let me go ahead and open the box. Ooh, I think it's upside down. Okay, so if you've ever ordered from Wishtrend, it has their very iconic box with their logo all over the place. So let's go and see what we have. Okay, I changed the angle ever so slightly because it was, I don't know, I was at an awkward height. Oh, it looks like everything's just kind of in this bag. So let me move. Well, actually, let me keep that in there. Okay, let's go on to the first item, which I think they're the additional gifts that we ended up getting. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. So here we have, I think this is one of the free gifts. I'm not too sure. We have the, what is that? Hashtag frameless pure vitamin C 20% element from the brand ELMT. 10 milliliters or 0.3 fluid ounces. I don't think I've tried this one, so it makes me think that it is it's a vitamin C. I'm not sure if it has a derivative of L-ascorbic acid or if it has that. Oh, it does. It has ascorbic acid. So cool. I might use this in the morning, or I want to see if my sister wants to try it out. However, she has rosacea, so sometimes vitamin C can be a little bit too harsh on her skin. Next, we have a sample size of the Supple Preparation Facial Toner. I wonder if this is unscented or... Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the unscented version. I'm not quite sure because I tend to favor that one. Essentially, one of them has essential oils and the other one does not. So this one is the 30 milliliters or 1.01 fluid ounces. So cool, that could be good for traveling. Okay, next item we have, let's see, we have the the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. So this is really good, especially for when you go out into the sun and you feel like your face is a little hot. I feel like there is a bit of a cooling effect. So the deal was that the sets were, some of them were 45% off. So I personally don't really like because this is the jar one, the 30 milliliters, and they have the bigger one 60 milliliters, but it's in a tube. However, if I had to choose, I'm like, okay, for, saving a few dollars, I'll get the jar. It's not really that big of an issue. But yeah, I got one of those. Okay, and then I got another one in a set. So it had this the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, and it also came with the Midnight Blue Activating Youth Drop, which should be somewhere in that bag. I just haven't found it yet. Okay, and then this is actually the bigger version of the cream that I just showed you. So the Midnight Blue Calming Cream, 60 grams or 2.11 ounces. So if you are, or if you live in, let's say, the United States and you have a TJ Maxx Marshalls, they actually sell Klairs, or they're starting to have Klairs available in their skincare section. I believe the price for that one, let me see if I can pull up the one that I purchased. I think it's actually a better deal if you find it at Marshall's TJ Maxx. So here I have the one that I got from TJ Maxx Marshalls, and that one is going for $16.99. So I think that's a better deal because this bigger size I think was selling for, I want to say, $21. I'm not too sure. Let me pull up my receipt. Okay, here's part of my receipt. Oh, I used an additional code. I think it might still be valid. It's uni, I think. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, so for the 60 milliliter one, it was 39.68 for two. So I believe if you divide it by two, I think that's still more expensive than the Marshalls one. But let's go on to the next one. So my cousin really loved the honey mask. She recently had a baby, so right now she's dealing with a lot of like post partum effects, like she's losing her hair and her skin has become a lot drier. And she said that this really helped out. So we got her one. Well, actually, there's two, but I haven't found the second one yet. Okay, next we have an item for my sister. So she really loves the CosRx Advanced Snail Peptide Eye Cream. I'm not sure what's the difference between the essence and the cream, but I do know that the cream version, at least the one in the jar, I think it's being repackaged into a pump because I personally, when I purchased the CosRx Snail Mucin Cream, it was just a little bit messy. And so this is a lot better. So cool. She has one of these. For the next item, I want to say that this was the free sample that was limited edition to the first 300 people because I most certainly did not purchase this. So we have the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Charging Serum. This is relatively new-ish. I remember they used to have, oh, and they also have it in TJ Maxx Marshalls. It had previously been in a 100% clear translucent bottle, and I think a lot of people found that if they stored it not in the fridge in a dark, cool place, that it would start turning yellow and then it would just gradually get darker and darker, like a darker shade of yellow. So I think this is in a pump, if you can see the photo right there. So that's cool. So this is meant for brightening, firming, improving skin texture. And I believe this one might have ascorbic acid as well. I'm not too sure. I haven't used this in a while because mine also did turn a little bit yellow despite me storing it in the fridge. So I'm open to trying that out. Okay, so I found my cousin's second honey mask. Here we go. She really loves it. I know sometimes that this particular mask, it can separate a little bit, so you might need to mix it up with the spatula that is provided. Okay, next we have the item that's super on discount. I don't know if it's sold out already, but the 20 or the additional 20% off couldn't be applied because this was just a steal. So here we have my favorite cream. It's the Rich Moist Soothing Cream from Klairs. I believe this one was $7.30. Let me pull up my receipt, but it was like ridiculously low. So I kind of wanted the extra 20% off to apply, but I mean, I totally recognize that it was already heavily discounted. So there we go, the Rich Moist Soothing Cream in the middle times 3. So you're going to see 3 of those for $23.40. That makes each of them less than, well, yeah, less than $8. So $7 and something. It's either $7.40 or $7.30, at least because I'm in the US. So it's in US dollars. Okay, next we go on to sunscreen. I personally don't really like the sunscreen. I feel like it dries too matte and I feel like my face isn't super hydrated, but this is for my cousin and she really liked it. So here we have the by Wishtrend UV Defense Moist Creams SPF 50 PA4 pluses. You can't find this in the US because it uses UV filters that aren't approved by the FDA. So she's gonna go ahead and get these two. And then I believe my sister also really likes this, but we also ordered a few items from Stylevana, which included sunscreens, and I think she has backups of the By Wishtrend one from the previous Black Friday. Next, we have the Klairs All Day Airy Sunscreen. So this is the one that I personally like. I feel like it does make my face look a little bit dewy, greasy, whichever adjective you want to put. But this one is also SPF 50 plus, PA4 pluses. So yeah, the main difference between the By Wishtrend and this one is that this one leaves you very dewy, whereas the other one dries to a matte finish. But yeah, they both have, I don't know if it's the same UV filters, but it's also the ones that aren't approved by the FDA. So I can only purchase this either Stylevana, like basically online. Okay, so next item, I forgot that my sister purchased this one, but she got the Propolis Synergy Toner from CosRx. I believe she tried this one before. I don't know how big this is because I don't see, but it says it has propolis extract and honey extract. So I think that means that it's not vegan. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how big it is this, but I know that she really liked using this. I want to say it was during the nighttime because during the day she likes using like mugwort or like her Misha Artemisia essence. Now we have another blue calming cream for my cousin, so there is a second one. I'm kind of curious. I haven't seen any blue drops yet. Okay, so I found my Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drops. I'm so happy. I was getting a little worried. But here they are. I love them. They're 20 milliliters. I don't know why I thought it was 30. But this absorbs right into my skin. I think they recommend it for you to use it straight after washing your face. So I plan to finish this up. Last Black Friday sale, I only purchased one. And I feel like 2 is the right number. 3, I remember when I opened up the third one, despite me storing this in a cool dark place, the blue hue color turned a little bit like towards green. I don't know, it was fading a little bit and it just wasn't as fresh as the first bottle that I opened. So I have 2 of these. Super happy. This is a product that I would have purchased again if they sold it like in store and I was able to see the color. I feel like I would stock up on it, but I would preferably want ones that are fresh. Okay, so in this particular pouch, we have a lot of samples, which I don't know if these are the samples that come with every order or any specific samples. But first we have the I'm From Rice sheet mask. This is relatively new. I don't know if you could have purchased this already on another seller site, but this is new to Wishtrend, and I believe they were having, at least from the I'm From, the vitamin sheet mask, I believe the rice sheet mask, and then I think the mugwort one, it was buy 5, get 5 for free. Some crazy deal like that, but we have one. Next, we have pimple patches, so that's cool because we didn't order any this year. These are the by Wishtrend Clear Skin Patch Shield. I personally like the CosRx pimple patches a little bit more. It makes me think that they're like colloidal patches, but these are also colloidal patches, but they're really thin. So I feel like the thicker ones do a better job at just taking out all that gunk if I have a pimple. Okay, next we have a bunch of little minis. So let's go on to, well, first let me open this pouch. So I have all the minis. Let's go on to the first one. And the first one is the Freshly Juiced Vitamin Charging Serum. So we got 2. I'm going to see if my sister wants to try out one and then I get the other one. That's typically how it goes. So the next one we have is the Propolis Energy Balancing Cream. We have 2 of those. I love it how it's shaped in this like honey. What am I trying to say? Honeybee comb. Cool. So maybe one for me, one for my sister. And then the rest are just the ones. So I have a feeling that I might end up keeping here, I'll show you. Right to left, we have the Midnight Blue Calming Cream, the Supple Preparation Toner, and then we have the Rich Moist Soothing Serum. So I have a feeling that my sister's gonna want the Midnight Blue Calming Cream. Supple Preparation Facial Toner. I think this is the one with essential oils unless they reformulated. So I think I'm going to be keeping this one. And then the Rich Moist Soothing Cream. I'm not really into serums that are just for moisture or hydration. I feel like I can get that from my cream. But anyways, there are those. And I think the rest are a bunch of sheet masks, potentially. Okay, I forgot that my sister got these cotton pads. It looked like padding in the box, but we have the by Wishtrend multi-function cotton pads. These are a little bit too spongy for me, but I know my sister likes to really soak them in essence and then like swipe it all over her face. And I believe 70 come in that. Yeah, 70 cotton pads. So there is that one. And then let me try to open up this one. So here we have the Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. I originally purchased one of these at, where was it, TJ Maxx, but then I ended up returning it because at TJ Maxx it cost $12.99 and this one was a little bit less. It was like about, let me pull up my receipt, but it was $12.99 over there plus the sales tax of like 9.75 or 10.25. versus this one, if you see right there, Supple Preparation Unscented Toner, I got it for $10.56 with no tax. And then I got my favorite cotton pads. So my sister likes the by Wishtrend, but I like the Klairs one. So the only problem with this is that you have two different types of cotton pads. So it's 60 and 60. My favorite one's the compressed cotton pads, and I wish Klairs would sell them separately, not combined. The other one, the spongy one, it's good for when you want to do a DIY sheet mask and soak it with like either your favorite toner or essence. Yeah, it's just good if you really want to hydrate your skin, but I feel like the one to the left just has just a little bit more like a rougher texture. It's not exfoliating by any means, but I just feel like it's a little bit more sturdy. We have another one of the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Creams. Love it. It was such a great deal. Okay, I remember this one. Wow, this box is really pretty. Okay, so the rice toner wasn't super discounted, but in this bundle, I believe it was 45% off. So in this one, you get 2 of the rice toners, and then you get a mini rice toner. I think my sister's going to want the mini one. So yeah, this is the the rice toner special set. The regular size toners are 150 milliliters. So that is what you're getting. I believe that now I'm From has I don't know if they're transitioning all of their products into plastic packaging, but I remember this one used to be in their glass packaging. So I'm not sure if these, I don't know, it feels pretty heavy. So I don't know if it's glass or plastic, but either way, love this. It's meant for brightening, and I do notice a difference when I use this. Sometimes, this one is fully mixed, but there is a little bit of like a frothy and then a clear liquid, but all you need to do is shake it up and then you're good to go. Oh wow, all of these sheet masks come in very nice, cute boxes. So the first one we have is the rice sheet mask, just because it was buy 5, get 5 free. So of course I got 10. That's really cool. I can actually gift one of these to my friend, although she doesn't really like using sheet masks. And my sister doesn't like staying still, because if you have a sheet mask on, if you don't have that silicone cover, it kind of just falls off. The other sheet mask that I got, my sister said, again, to mention TJ Maxx, that she saw these there for like $12.99 or something, but I didn't. And then they sold out. And then just because I wanted to experience it, we have the CosRx Advanced Snail Mucin Power Sheet Mask. So this one comes in a pack of 10, and I believe that it costs, was it $14? So that makes it a little bit more than $1, but it's still a really good price. Okay, and then I think what's next is only a few more items. All right, so the next sheet masks are from I'm From. These are the mugwort sheet masks. So these are very calming, good for soothing your skin, especially decreasing, I believe, your redness. So we have 10 of those. And then I believe this should be the last item. Yeah, it is. Finally, my third and final Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. I believe it doesn't expire for a while. Yeah, it expires June, what is that, 1st, 2026, so I should be good to go. So yeah, those are all the items that I purchased. We're gonna have to like separate the items that my cousin's gonna get versus the items that my sister is gonna get and the ones that I'm going to get. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this unboxing and haul. All right, bye.